Hello everybody and welcome to my new Minecraft hardcore world where you get to choose my path. How that's going to work is every episode I'm going to be checking the comments section and using that as direction for what I'm going to be doing for that episode. And as it is just episode 1, I added a poll on my community tab to start gathering some of your ideas so that we can get started immediately. And as you can tell from my hotbar, I have 2 suggestions already. Just a quick ad break from a company that I started, Mezzy Media. If you're a Minecraft content creator, Mezzy Media is made specifically to help you outsource your content creation tasks. I know firsthand just how hard it can be to run a YouTube channel, so I created Mezzy Media to simplify that process. If you're interested, you can check it out at etsy.com/shop/mezzymedia. We have tons of services and products for you, like video editing, thumbnail creation, skin designs like this one, and more. And that was pretty much everything, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I'm thinking this is a pretty good world to start off in, so we might as well start with our first suggestion, which is to build an epic treehouse. And this was suggested by Chicken Man, and he does a lot of really cool Minecraft Pocket Edition videos, so if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and check that out. And our second suggestion is going to be a Nether base. Ooh, from Michael Venter. So I think we might possibly be able to mix these two. That way it is a Nether treehouse base. Yeah, I can do that. Totally easy, but I spent all of my morning doing that introduction, so we need to run around here and see if we can find some sheep so that we can survive the first night. Ooh, here's a couple. Okay, I was getting worried for a second that we were gonna have a struggle. And if we snag a tree really quick here, then we can make ourselves a crafting table and a bed. Now we can avoid those guys over there. So I think it's time we head on to the next task and start gathering up some wood so we can go mining, which is also giving us a couple of apples for some extra food, and of course some saplings, which means that we've already got 2 out of the 9 sapling types in Minecraft. Now, unfortunately, one of them is birch, but you know, gotta take what you can get when you're in an area like this. And I'm thinking, speaking of an area like this, that we go have a little bit of a mining trip down here. So step 1 is going to be making a wooden pickaxe and getting some stone for us, making our way into the Stone Age. That way we can make a full set of tools and a furnace to start cooking some of our food. Now the next thing that I think I want to do is start taking a look around for a village. One of my favorite things to do in all of my Minecraft worlds is kind of just set up in or around a village so that we don't have to worry about moving them whenever we need them. So what I'm going to do is kind of just take a look around my area and hopefully we'll be able to find a village, and along the way we can go ahead and gather a little bit more food. I've never struggled so much for food. That was so bad. And it looks like there's tons of food right over there, as well as a little bit of a nether portal. And I just realized how not safe a nether base in a hardcore world is going to be. So that'll be interesting. So if we check out what's in here, cursive binding and bane of arthropods. That was not worth it. And just a quick pit stop to grab some spruce saplings. We only got 2 saplings from those trees, but hopefully that should be enough to replant them so that we can get some more saplings so that we can make a mega spruce tree. I want to say I think I need iron. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Well, that is nonetheless pretty cool, but we're going to have to say goodbye. Ooh, okay. So I'm assuming that this portion right here is part of some sort of village. So I'm going to head over in this direction from where I am, and we'll see if that's any luck. And it looks like it is. So right over this hill, we should have our beautiful, beautiful village. And it really isn't like super necessary to set up in a village, but it was just kind of a personal preference of mine. So I would consider that one of my first goals complete. But of course, this is a challenge run by you guys in the comments section. Although my input is technically complete, now we need to start working on our epic treehouse in the Nether once I get down. Just gonna grab that iron really quickly. Kitty, maybe we'll have a animal friend, possibly. Actually, that is a pretty good input from you guys. If you would like to see me get this little kitty cat in one of the next episodes, make sure that you let me know in the comments and also leave a couple of name suggestions for him. But for now, I think I'm going to pick on this guy a little bit and hopefully not die, because I just remembered I'm in hardcore mode, but I need him for his iron. And just like that, we have 3 more iron, and now we need to quickly pick a base. I'm thinking this one just because it's one of the bigger ones. And we're just gonna bunk down right here in the corner. And I think even though it's hardcore, I'm just gonna start leaving some of my stuff in here just so we have a little less crowded of an inventory. And then we can start doing some housekeeping tasks like smelting this iron and of course all of this food. And because I want to go mining, I do want to make an iron pickaxe so we can get some diamonds so that we can go to the Nether. So we can go ahead and make that. And with our leftover iron, probably should make a shield as it is hardcore. And then we can turn all that hay into bread and keep all of the cooked meats for a later date. And then finally, I think I want to go around and plant all of these saplings that we collected so that they can start growing. And now that we've got all of our little housekeeping chores out of the way, we may as well see if there's anything else in the village besides a swimming pig. Unfortunately, this is a pretty small one, but it does look like we've got some villagers, tons of livestock, a bunch of books in the library for us to work with, and a blast furnace that I am going to steal. And we are most definitely set on hay. Whoa. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to do something with this because that is an awesome generation. Same with this area right here where we kind of have some mountains surrounding a little area right there. So definitely if you have any suggestions for this area, I would love to hear them in the comments. But for now, I think I'm going to take my iron pickaxe and head over to one of these cave entrances over here and see if we can't find our way down to a big cave that has some diamonds. Perfect. Okay, I literally traveled like all around here and then I noticed that there's a big hole right here, so I decided to visit and I did not disappoint. Oh, there's even a mine shaft down there. That's gonna be awesome. Now the question is, how are we going to get down here? I'm seeing a very large stream of water, but the only thing really below us is that. So maybe we go over in that direction and start digging through, and it doesn't look like it really does. I'm thinking we're just gonna have to risk it for the biscuit because I don't know any other way. So let's try to aim for that bigger pool of water right there by digging straight through right here. I believe that lines up, so I guess there's no way of testing it besides just going for it. Okay, now we're currently at Y level -16, so hopefully as we make our way to the bottom of this cave, we should be able to find ourselves some diamonds. And frankly, instead of searching through the bottom of the cave trying to find some diamonds naturally spawning, we may as well kind of explore this mine shaft and see if there's any chests with some diamonds in it. And even if we don't find diamonds, mine shafts are always a pretty good source of collecting rails. Ooh, perfect. Oh, not perfect, not perfect. Okay, tiny baby zombie, iron sword, not good combination. Okay, that does in fact work to stop the baby zombie. Awesome, and little guy gone. Definitely need a nap after that one. But now, I think I want to head over back into that area and see if we can check out that zombie spawner as well as that chest. Hopefully, it contains some diamonds. I'm just gonna spam this as quickly as I possibly can. And we've got 2 as well. First of all, name tag. Might be useful for that cat from earlier. Channeling, and pretty much just a bunch of other stuff that we might as well collect. And for this one, we've got Lena Rain, other side. And for this one, we have Fortune 2. That was definitely worth it. And we're just gonna completely obliterate that really quick. Did not enjoy the baby zombie coming from it. And it looks like we've encountered a geode as well. May as well grab ourselves a couple of shards and keep looking. I've actually started finding quite a bit of iron down in here. So while we're finding diamonds, I'm thinking it might also be a good idea to start making ourselves some iron armor. Starting off with some booties, and of course then a helmet, some leggings, and a chest plate. And now we should be much more geared up so that we can continue exploring. And speaking of exploring, I happened to stumble across just this little ridge right here that seems to have, 2 chests. I only was prepared for 1. So it looks like we need to make our way up here, and it should be safe to check these guys. Looks like we've got another name tag, some more lapis, some gold, and some detector and powered rails. And in the other one, some torches, glowberries, bread, and some iron. Not particularly what I was looking for, but definitely still some good loot. And it looks like we've got some corners of a mob spawner poking out over there, so we might as well go check that out next. And if we quickly cover this up with some torches, should be safe, and just kind of some more iron armor, things like that. But not to worry, even though we aren't finding very much luck in all these chests, I'm thinking that yes, we just found some diamonds right over there. And if that's not enough, we also have this area right here, which is going way down. So hopefully that should bring us down to diamond level. I've also been collecting quite a bit of redstone while we're down here. So if you guys have any ideas what we should do with that, maybe some fun redstone contraptions, any farms, then once again, definitely let me know in the comments. But for now, I believe this should be the right amount of diamonds for us. We've got 1, 2, and 3, and I spotted another vein right over here, making that 4. So if I quickly make myself a bucket, and conveniently turn around to some more diamonds, we should be able to hopefully find some water that we can start pouring on some of these lava pipes right here. Then we'll be able to get some obsidian to go to the nether. And with those two, looks like we are up to 6 diamonds. And I've also stumbled across some water right here, so we may as well grab that source block. And now I need to head back over to the mine shaft so that I can get a little bit more wood, which should be just right over here. And then we can collect that, turn it into sticks, and craft ourselves that diamond pickaxe we're going to need to get the obsidian for the nether portal. And I'm thinking we're going to head down a little bit lower in search of some lava pools. And something like this should do. So we just need to pour all of our water on it and start going through the painful process of collecting roughly 14 obsidian. I may as well get enough for the portal, as well as enough for any enchant table that we may need. And speaking of enchant table, that is one of the possibilities that we have for using the rest of our diamonds. So if you guys have any other ideas of how we should use our extra 3 diamonds, feel free to leave those in the comments section as well. And 14 obsidian complete, and now comes the task of figuring out how to get ourselves back up to the surface. And now that we are back at the village, we should be able to set up our nether portal using all of our obsidian. So first we need to turn this gravel into some flint, mix it with one of our pieces of iron, and for now I'm thinking we just set it up somewhere right here, just like this, and then I'm gonna light it and walk away because I need to put all of this stuff away first and make some gold armor. That way when we head into the nether, the piglins aren't going to start attacking us. And while we're waiting for all that gold to smelt, I'm thinking that we can make an anvil for us right here so that we can start using those name tags that I found. And I want to use all these name tags to name different entities around my world after the people that recommended things to do in an episode. So there is one for Chicken Man, who recommended an epic treehouse this episode, and one for Michael, who recommended a nether base. So if you guys leave another comment saying what you want to be in the world, I'll do that next episode. And if not, I'll just add you guys as villagers in my village. And we also have one more name tag for anyone else who wants to comment on this episode what we should be doing for next episode. He's in my way. And now that our gold is complete, we can go ahead and make ourselves some gold booties. Throw those on, and now we should be ready to head over to the nether. Now hopefully, this is definitely not the spawn that I was looking for, and it doesn't look like there's any of the warped trees in this area, unfortunately, but it does look like we have a little bit of a nether fortress in this corner and a bastion in this corner. Also things that we could be doing next episode if you guys would like. So for now, I'm just gonna walk around the nether fighting all of the skeletons over here until we're able to find one of the warped biomes on the map, just like that one. And while I was heading towards the biomes, we have stumbled across the path of a nether fortress. So I might as well check a little bit of this out. Maybe next episode we could go and find some blazes at this one or at another fortress so that we can start collecting some blaze rods to go defeat the ender dragon. And it looks like we've got a couple of chests in here with some diamond horse armor. Might be interesting in case we want to get a horse in future episodes. And also some crimson wart. Ooh, and a diamond. Could have used that a while ago, but better late than never. And of course we have some saddles for those diamond horse armor. Lots of them. Could create an army of horses at this point. And I'm thinking that's probably it within this area. So I'm going to start making my way back towards the nether wart trees. And now I just gotta sit here and chop down a bunch of wood so that we can build ourselves that nether tree house. Alright, I've got a good amount of wood right here, and I believe these are the saplings for these trees, so we should be able to grow more. And I think I've decided that after, all the dangers of the nether, although it would be really cool to build a base in the nether, I think pulling all of the materials out of the nether and building a treehouse out here would also be just as cool. And I know I said I was going to let you guys pick what we were going to do with this area, and I'm still going to let you pick with the broader spectrum of this, but I think right here in the center is where I want to build my tree. So I think what I want to do first is start filling in all of the areas like this with some of my extra dirt so that way the terrain is a little more flat for us to work with. And next I'm just going to round off this area right here where we already had kind of a pile of dirt, but now I want to just put my whole tree on this area, just like this. Now I need to start adding down some blocks where I want my tree base to be, and I don't want this to be a huge tree as this is episode 1 and we only have iron tools right now, but I would still like it to be big enough that we can fit a storage room in the base of the tree. So hopefully something this size should do. And now we just need to make our way upwards without dying, hopefully. Gonna put some water down. Now, I know it looks a little bit weird just because we don't have any leaves on it, but I'm thinking this is going to be the shape of the base of the tree. And I kind of left a little hole right here where I want the entrance to be. And now all I gotta do is turn all of these into some crimson planks, and I want to start detailing it with some slabs. I accidentally stripped some of these front parts right here, and I'm thinking I actually want to do that to the entire tree. Then it makes like a really cute pink purplish combination. I'm really starting to like how this is looking with all of the purple pinkish looking wood. So next up is the branches. And hopefully a couple of really simple branches like this should do the trick. And now all we need to do is add that warped root, I believe it's called, the crimson wart block. I'm just going to sprinkle those around as if they were leaves on top of the tree, and hopefully it should look pretty good. Whew, that's a long way down. Maybe choosing in a hardcore world for this challenge wasn't the greatest idea, so hopefully we do okay. Okay, I'm hoping that will look a little bit different from a different perspective. Yeah, there we go. I don't think it's that bad. I tried to go for kind of like a weeping willow vibe. It's a little stubby of a tree, but I think it looks pretty good actually. I had a couple things I wanted to decorate with as well, so I think if we add a few of those in, like the weeping vines. Can those not go on this? Okay, they can go on the bottom. I was like, I pulled them somewhere from the nether. I don't remember where. We can throw these on the bottom of a couple of branches. Hopefully that will look pretty good, especially as they start growing out. And then we can also have a couple of these like little crimson fungus guys around here. I'm hoping those won't grow into trees because there's no whatever like the special nether dirt is. And then this one might look out of place if we put some glowberries, but I think it also might look pretty cool. So let's see if we can throw some on there. And then finally, I have a couple of these shroom lights that I want to shove underneath here to hopefully light up this area a little bit more. And in concept, it should look really cool at night. And with just a little bit of grass around the edge, we officially have ourselves a tree. And now with one of the goals for this episode that you guys suggested checked off, it's time to turn this tree into a tree house. And to start off, I think we're gonna put a ceiling light right in the center, and then we can add a mixture of spruce slabs just to give it a contrasting color, and our crimson slabs, kind of like this. And I brought over one of our chests already, so we can go ahead and fill that up. And considering we're already running out of room in the village, I may as well make a couple extra chests as well as the ones that I have over there, and that way we can fill up this whole space with some chests. And while we're at it, we may as well grab these chests as well, and with the last chest that makes the inside of this house complete. And of course, the last thing that the house needs is a cute little crimson door. And with a little path leading to the front, I believe that is our treehouse from the nether complete, which means that we can go in our little log right here and mark those both as done. And that also means that I am out of time for this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching if you made it all the way to this point. And if you would like, consider subscribing because I would love to see you guys in the next episode. And if you have any suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to read them. Bye!